Let's go. 2 more Pristines. Master Hunter of the Savage Boar. Welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I want to tell you today, we're gonna do some science, and we already figured it out, how to get the Pristine Boar Tusks. Now, these are probably some of the best not cheesable items in Sea of Thieves, as far as we know. So I think Rare's doing better in the way they implement their updates when it gets to these specific items. So me and Rocket earlier, we did a lot of science, and we managed to get 8 boar tusks in about maybe 2 hours. Right? But of course, it can be much more or much less. I will show you right now. I'm solo. Jack is going to join me later. So YouTube, sit back, relax, and enjoy. I am partnered with Instant Gaming. You can get games for up to 90% off by using my link. You save money, you support me, and people in the Captain's Club get free games too. Check the link in the description. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's start with the way boars work. There are 2 types of boars. There is the larger white one, which is the alpha, and there is the smaller one, which is like the brown or brown one, I think, or something like that. The brown one only gives you pork, just like the normal pig. The large one, the alpha, is the one we need. But there's something to keep in mind. If you go to vote on your voyage, you realize that you can dive, Hunter's Call, Pirate Boar Hunt. Now this one, the dive, does not give you pristine tusks. They don't exist here. The only way to find them through boars is by emergent ones, where basically you're randomly sailing, you found an island, and you're like, hey, what is that shiny loot? You realize it's the wallow, then you find one of these, you kill him, and you get the pristine. You get 2. Now, some people reported that you get them from krakens and megalodons, non-emergent megalodons, not these guys, just the random ones. Yeah, not ancient ones don't give you that. But the meg, it's possible. I haven't tested it myself. I haven't got it from the kraken at all. If that's true, it doesn't really matter to us because we cannot control the outcome of megs and krakens and how they can spawn. The only thing we can control the outcome of Pirate Boar Hunt, not through a voyage, because we want the pristine. We figured out a way to increase the chances of finding it. I have 8 pristine tusks to the Hunter's Call. This is obviously because we just found 8, me and Rocket, in like 2 hours. It's not super fast, but it does the job well, and you're actually able to get it. I'm gonna show you how it's done as a solo, then show you how it's done as a duo when Jackie joins, because you can actually do it faster and have a higher chance of finding it. By the way, you can do this on safer seas also. I actually encourage, if you want to escape your day from life, work, or whatever, and you want to just finish commendations, whether it be fishing or meg hunting or ancient megs, and you don't want to deal with anyone, your goal is commendations, not reputation or anything else, just go to safer seas. You earn that time of your hard work. If you don't want to deal with anyone, do it on safer seas. Everything is possible in safer seas except PvP stuff like Fort of the Damned, Fort of Fortune, Blade of Souls, stuff like that. Alright, we're gonna start setting sail. So I'm gonna go through with you with how this is done and what the science we did. Now, our goal here is Snake Island. We have to keep something in mind, okay? There are islands that never ever have boars in them, at least for now. Maybe later they'll increase them, but actually it's better when they don't, because there's a higher chance for you to stumble upon one. Okay, these islands never have boars. Mermaid's Hideaway, Sailor's Bounty, Plunder Valley, thank God. Imagine looking for a boar in this one. Thieves Haven, Crooked Mast, oh, because of the pathfinding probably. Marauder's Arch, that's amazing, and all of Devil's Roar, which kind of makes sense there. Okay, Revenovus, I don't know if you got this from you or whoever gave you that, to shout out to you or the person that discovered that. It makes our job easier. So now we are at Snake Island. This is where our actual journey starts. I got the wallow in Snake Island 4 times right here, exactly in this space. 2, we're gonna check Rook's Hollow. I know I'm searching normal, but this route specifically is good, and we got 8. I'll show you now exactly why, okay? Alright, nothing here. Now, we checked the islands. I wanted to check. We went this route. Now, here's how you do it to increase your chances of finding the boar tusks like me and Rocket did. We found 8. Like, basically 4 wallows. All were in the same place. Tall Tales, Shores of Gold, Cursed Rogue, and Dive. We are by the Cursed Rogue. But You can buy spears if you want to finish the spears commendation for the boar. Because you can dive with them now, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to Snake Island. So the best way to dive repeatedly into Snake Island is to vote for the cursed rogue. Alright, so now we are here. Let me cancel this. You can cancel this. Alright, so Snake Island doesn't have. This path of 3 islands almost got us wallow. Almost every single time. However, we're still sciencing it to figure out if it's always guaranteed in one of these 3 or not. Now, that's why I stopped. When Jackie joins later, it's gonna become way faster and easier for us to find these tusks. So I recommend this as a duo. Alright, nothing here. But I doubt that this rocket only found it here every time. I doubt this is the only area, but... There we go! We found one. Our science is on point. There he is. Hello, my friend. A lot of people have been looking for you. You saw I feel like I'm that Disney character. What's his name? He's the other guy. Oh, I'm gonna get spawn camped by these. Haha! Joke's on you, little Bork! I swear I'm gonna get wrecked by this guy again. That's the only food I have? Great. I'm legit scared from him this time. No, 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 no! 7,000 hours. Can catch me if you can. Okay, so here what happened now. Where did he die first? Pristine. Pristine. Now you can, if you want to, take these out. I'm not going to take them. I'll just grab them for leveling. So now we got these, okay, to confirm that there's only one per server. Now to Devil's Ridge, which is right behind that fort there. Alright, so nothing here. So we confirmed from the first dive that there's no other than the one you find, alright? I'm going to sell these at Ancient Spire because if you want to dive, keep that in mind. To the Cursed Rogue, which you go to Plunder Outpost, if you are at the location, already at the location that you want to dive to, the game will tell you. You are already at the location, dive cancelled. 2 Boar Tusks, Pristine. Each one sells 4. We're still Guild 2. Our base value is almost 3,500. Master Hunter of the Savage Boar. Same Tall Tale, the Cursed Rogue. Alright. Round 2. Hey, Cannon Reaper boat. Nice. Okay, nothing here. Rook's Hollow, then Devil's Ridge. If we find it in one of these, you don't need to check the rest. So if you find it Rook's Hollow, we don't need to go to Devil's Ridge. If we don't find it here, we'll go to Devil's Ridge. No boars here. Hey, here's one. Let's hope the big guy's here. Bro. Yes. Let's go. 2 more Pristines. We're selling 2 more Pristine. Wait. Man, how are you gonna make this for a video when you don't have a thumbnail? Hold on. If you guys know YouTube, we did so many dives. For a while, we stopped getting Pristines. It was like impossible to get. But then what we started doing is we started lighting the lantern thingies on top of islands with red color to see if we go back to the same, if we're going back to the same servers we were in. And we did. So what we had to do is we just signed out of the game and started a new server. This is for a main reason. Back in the...
Here he is.
You found him?
Yeah.
Just saying. See, it works. Here's the wallow. And Jackie's finding the boar. Now we're finding them again. We just got two in a row. So here's what's happening.
Oh, I died.
Yeah, he's tough. When Hourglass was introduced in Sea of Thieves, Rare added server stamps. Basically, like when you join a server, Rare assigns you to a cluster of servers. Let's say 5, 7, 10 servers, something like that. Just like Hourglass. That's why Hourglass, sometimes people say, I keep playing against the same people. What is that? There's only like 3 ships in Sea of Thieves? No, there isn't. They basically... Let's do some simple math. Let's say there are 20 Sea of Thieves servers in your region. Okay, the numbers are not accurate. Rare dedicates 4 of these servers for you to do Hourglass on. And other people the same. So every time you dive, you are being matched only with the people of these 4 servers from your region. There could be other people in your region playing Hourglass, but they are put on another stamp of servers. Or servers or something. Ignore the numbers, I'm using this for ease of example. I believe, based on the science we did, because in the beginning we got a lot of tusks, pristine tusks. Right now I have 2 on the ship, and so far I have on me, I did 20. Today we did 18 alone. What happens is, you basically consume the servers that you are on for spawn chances. So let's say I did a server before this, and then I did this one, I got tusks. We're still gonna get tusks for the next few dives, depending on the stamp that we are on. No matter how much we dive, I don't think it's gonna let us to go to a server outside of the stamp to know that if you came back to the same server or not, or do leave marks, leave half dog loot. So what happens is, let's say we consumed this server. This server is not gonna spawn another boar like this one. What's gonna happen is, we're gonna dive to another one. There's a chance to get it. In the end, we start ending up diving into the same servers that we were at. That's why you feel like I used to get, now I'm not getting anymore. Consume all the chances of all the servers, and all, let's say, the 4 servers that you were hopping between. You already got your chance on all of these, or the 1 emergent boar that can get there. That is not there anymore. So what do you have to do is, I don't know if scuttle to new seas solves the problem. Sign out all the way to main menu. Load back into a new ship. I even prefer for you to load into a new ship. So earlier, me and Jackie were doing this. We got some money, then we left. I continued diving solo. I still didn't get. I left the entire ship, I loaded into another captain ship, and I immediately got 2 dives, 2 in a row. Right now we're gonna sell these. It's too late for me to finish all of them and show you on the video that I finished. And that's pretty much it. So YouTube, I hope this helps you out, getting the pristine. That was a lot of science. 12-hour stream and I'm very tired. So bless you, and wind in your sails. You have a wonderful time, YouTube.